Hey, hey y'all. How you doing?
Hello.
I'm trying to log on here, baby. So you might want to talk to him while I do this.
So we are Nicole and Lewis Conway, and this is our first live that we're doing for Equally Yoked.
Yoked equally.
So to follow us, you can follow us on all social media, Equally Yoked, but on Instagram, it is Yoked, YOKED_equally. And on Facebook, it is Equally Yoked, Marketing and Consulting. So we decided to come on tonight more than anything to introduce ourselves so you know who we are. A lot of our friends said they didn't really know exactly what we did, so we wanted to do an introduction of what we do and what we are going to do as we go along.
And if you're on Facebook, I need y'all to go to YouTube. If you're on Facebook, go to YouTube. I put a link out there. Go to YouTube.
Y'all go to YouTube.
Go to YouTube. We're on here to tell y'all to go to YouTube. All right. We place the link for y'all to come over to YouTube. All right. We're not gonna stay on here long. I'm letting y'all know to go over to YouTube. Anyway, so yoked equally yoked. A lot of folks thought it had to do with marriage, and it does. But that's not necessarily what equally yoked marketing is, or yoked equally is as well. Y'all go over to YouTube. I put a link up. Y'all go to YouTube. We're not going to be on here long on Facebook, so YouTube. Anyway, my wife said that, we needed to tell folks kind of what equally yoked is and yoked equally is. So what do you think it is to you?
For me, it is branding, image consulting. I know a lot of people want to purge their closets and clean them out. And the new Asian lady is just like on it. I love her system, but everybody doesn't work from that system. But mainly getting rid of things that you no longer need. We hold on to things for dear life, things we can't fit anymore. That have gone out of style, or we just don't know how to style ourselves or go out of the box instead of, because I have a lot of clients that use a lot of black. I have a lot of clients that use a lot of black. So I'm just trying to I would like to show them more about how to use more colors than just on the color wheel, black, or the muted colors, black, browns, grays. Not only that, teaching you how to dress for success, or if you have an event for photo shoots, if you want to do new headshots. Some people want help packing for a trip because they just don't know how to pack or what to pack. I put things together for that as well. But that's my portion of Equally Yoked for the marketing and consulting portion of it.
But what is yoked equally? I don't think you heard the question. You told everybody what equally yoked market. That's not what we asked you. We asked you what is yoked equally.
Being yoked equally is not. I feel like it's a spiritual thing. It's easy to say that you have a soulmate, and I get that. But you can have a soulmate with a friend. But for me, our spirits match so well with the different things that we do, not just on the love basis. I don't know. I lost my thought.
So yoked equally, and we first thought about it was during the campaign. We thought about it after we did Black Academics, and we'll post up a link of Black Academics, which was a PBS special. And so when we did Black Academics, we did kind of a dual piece, right? Kind of like what's it called? A duet, if you will. And so that was the first time her and I had done something together on stage, and it worked, right? And so we thought about expanding that to a tour. We thought about kind of expanding what we do on Facebook Live to a different platform. So Yoked Equally for me is us bringing to you guys kind of the tools and techniques that we've used over the last 4 years. We'll be married 3 years in July. And so I think that there are some specific things that we've had to rely on that we think can help other folks. We talked about, being yoked equally isn't just about the marriage, and it is. But I think, the more we try to equally yoke ourselves with our environment, equally yoke ourselves with our friends, I think it's a lifestyle, right? You think?
I agree. There's a lot of things that we have to learn, and we're still learning about each other. So it's almost like the marriage in real life with us together, but then it's the marriage of our businesses together. How can we put the two things that we do together so we can work as a partnership? So building that thing has been interesting because you have to take your hat off as the spouse and be a business partner and be able to communicate. So it forces you to communicate with each other, even if you don't want to, even when you get frustrated, because you know that you have to get that common goal together, and you got to come together to make it work as a team.
Yeah, I mean, there's teamwork is dream work. I mean, that sounds good,
but it's real.
It sounds like fun, but it's really, it's because it can be uncomfortable, particularly when you're growing. And if you are, if you've kind of spent all your life avoiding uncomfortable spaces, then, being with me isn't, because I realize that success tucks itself around uncomfortability. And in order for me to get to success, I got to get past the uncomfortable part. But security provides comfort, and security is what is used to lull us to sleep.
Yeah.
As entrepreneurs, as people, period, right? Particularly when it comes to our finances, we are lulled to sleep, by buying something new. We'll get a little bit of money, and the first thing that we can think about is what can we buy, as opposed to how can we invest it. Right. And it's kind of been what our relationship is about. People are quick to post a new house or a new car because they know that people will press like on that. But people will not press like when they see you launching a new business. People will press like when they see you have a new job. Anything that is indicative of you staying in their range, right? And as long as you have a job, you're in folks' range, right? As long as you are dreaming the same thing that other folks is dreaming, you're in range. And, we've just kind of operated in this space to where we found ourselves most comfortable when we were doing things that we weren't supposedly meant to be able to do.
Right.
So anyway, wanted to talk about Yoked Equally Yoked. We're going to come to you Monday nights. We're going to bring topics. I wanted to bring a topic tonight, but
he wanted to bring a topic, but y'all don't know us yet. So we want to get to know. We want to have a night of getting to know us as who we are, what makes us tick, why we put our business together, and that's the best way to start.
Why you put our business together? You ain't told them about it.
So my husband decided to go through. I still work full time, and he works from home because we launched our own business, which was the Equally Yoked. So through that,
How long ago?
since right after Christmas.
Yeah, so don't act like it just, yeah. So I'm listening.
Anyway, he threw my thought out.
Equally yoked, home.
So anyway, he works from home. I work full time, and I decided that I was going to work for another year before I do join him and do Equally Yoked. But I still do Equally Yoked. It's just I do mine part time. He does his every day, all day.
Hey, that's what it takes. I mean, for me, I've been an entrepreneur since I came home from prison. I didn't have the luxury of somebody hiring me. I didn't have the luxury of depending on, as a matter of fact, every place I've worked, it's not long before, people are uncomfortable with my elevation or my wings get too big. And so that's just God showing you or us that we are not designed to be supervised by anyone. And don't nobody know you better than you. Mm-hmm. So, I've been trying to tell her that she's better than her job, but she'll be, take a while in. It's all good.
I have a goal that I'm trying to meet, so it has nothing to do with me not thinking.
And I'm telling her that she can meet that goal much faster. But anyway, it's clapping with one hand. You hear it? It's all good though. Anyway, we're gonna come out Mondays, 9 p.m. I know it's a new thing for you guys. Y'all are used to seeing us on YouTube. On Facebook. Y'all used to seeing us on Facebook. Mm-hmm. We're now on YouTube. We're gonna go live. We'll pop in every now and then. But we're not doing this anymore on Facebook. We're gonna do it on YouTube, and we're gonna do it on Monday nights. Mm-hmm. So tell somebody about it. Get your crumpets together. Your tea, your coffee,
your popcorn, whatever you got.
Your wine. What y'all be drinking? Moscato, red. What y'all be drinking? Red rum. That. Whatever
your drink of choice is.
Mine is what is it?
Water on the rocks.
Water on the rocks. Ain't no big surprise. No.
Or Topo Chico.
Thank you all. We'll check back in next Monday. So in between now and then, tell somebody about it. If you haven't liked the page already, go ahead and like Equally Yoked Marketing. On
Facebook and on Instagram.
Is Yoked _equally.
Follow me on social media as well under Coco's Image. On Instagram, it's COCOSIMAGE. And then on Facebook, it's Coco's COCO''S Image.
Hello, YouTube. Good to see you. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Thank you so much. Yoked Equally every Monday night, 9 p.m. Make sure to check us out on our website, equallyokedmarketing.com. If you haven't done it already, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Yes. Until then, y'all stay up, stay yoked, and stay equal.